went into the notebook. I think I actually went into both of them, but I went into the notebook for my presentations, and I specifically asked Notebook, because Notebook has a chat feature just like all of the other platforms. And I asked it to put together a 90-day video content calendar. And I wanted it specifically to be on the topics that were contained in that notebook. Then I asked it to have a theme. I wanted it to organize the months by a theme. I wanted it to have a hook. I wanted it to have some sort of engagement. And I wanted it to just sort of give me a one sentence synopsis, if you will, or brief overview of what that video title could be about. And it's not that I'm using every single one, but it gave me such a good start to really figure out what I wanted to consume or not consume, what I wanted to talk about for these 90 days. And so that is definitely a tool that I felt was beneficial to me. And it was a way for you to think differently in terms. I speak for myself, but I'm pretty darn sure I'm not alone in that. With a lot of entrepreneurs, when you know that you need to create content to market your business, you know that you shouldn't be creating content strictly for the purpose of promoting your digital course or your specific services or a webinar that you might be running or something. And you need to do some sort of education in your content. 90% of us draw a blank. We're like, I don't know what to talk about. And so when you have all of this information in an enclosed capacity like this, and you're able to ask it questions, you can really come up with a slew of content that you would then be able to share and educate your audience with. I prefer NotebookLM in this capacity because it's not pulling information generically from the internet. So it's not pulling somebody else's content and giving me that content that I now need to regurgitate. It is taking my own words and it's feeding it back to me in the context that I need to have it in order for me to be able to share that in the context of having a video or a social media post or whatever the heck it may be.